¿Qué tal, gente de Colombia? Acá estamos con Niilo Seva Nen de la agrupación Insomnium. Voy a comenzar a hablar en inglés y después vamos a traducir este gran momento. This is a great time for Radionica, for Rock Express, to have you here for the first time. So thank you very much to give us this opportunity to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
First of all, your band has been playing since the mid of the 90s, and you guys been growing a lot, and it seems like you never stop. The show that I saw yesterday got me amazed. What a change, man. Thanks a lot.
Well, thank you for the kind words. And yeah, the band is already like 26 years old, and I think we've grown a little bit all the time. It has never been like this and never been like this, so we've gained fans all the time. And now new album is going to be album number 9, and we get to play these cool places like this cruise now. So of course, things have been moving well for us.
How do things work in Finland? You know, I'm from Colombia, South America. The problems with government and stuff like that. But we see from there that you guys have a lot of like opportunities with the government and radio stations, something like that. How the things work in Finland about metal? The metal scene.
Well, the metal scene has been very good and lively in Finland for, 30 years, since the beginning of 90s. There are a lot of bands, a lot of musicians, and I think there's a very good mood between the bands, like everyone is supporting each other, and there's kind of friendly competition, but in a good way. And of course,
That's important.
it is very important.
Very important.
Like all the bands that Finnish bands that are on this cruise, like I can say that they're great guys and good people, and definitely support all of them. So it's a good community in Finland. And about the government, like we have some good kind of grant systems that you can apply for money if you're gonna make a tour outside Finland. And we have gotten some of that money, especially when we were making our first tours, like in America, where of course it's expensive to go there, and you lose a lot of money first when you go there. But luckily, we got some of those grants from the government, so it helped. So we didn't have to like pay everything from our own pockets. So in the beginning, it was really important to have that support.
I can tell you that because I have a countdown in my show named the Top 25 Metal Detector. I've been doing this since 1990, and Insomnium is being part of my countdown. But not only Insomnium, a lot of Finland bands, and I have a lot of those bands in my heart because they went to Colombia before the record business changed, because nobody was going to Colombia, but the Finlands were never afraid.
Yeah, that's great. And I know there are many Finnish bands that have been there and are coming there. And of course, for us, it would be really great to come over there. And that's the plan with the new album, that finally we could come to South America and visit all those cool places.
That's my next question for sure. Let's talk about the new album for sure. We've been waiting for 4 years. So it's very important to learn maybe the name of the album. We don't know. I don't really know the name of the new album, and where do you record it? How long time did you take you guys to do it? The producer, everything you want to say about the new album, please.
Yeah, the album is called Anno 1696, so it's set in year 1696. The story takes place in Finland, so it's a very dark time in history. There were witch trials going on in Europe, and a lot of wars. Science and religion were fighting, and there at that year there was a really big famine, big hunger in Finland. Like all the harvest was lost. It was really cold, so like 1/4 of the people died in a couple of years. It was really dark period in Finland. So the story, it's a concept album, and the story happens in that era. And so in the longer versions of the album, in vinyl versions and art book, the whole story comes there printed in the booklet. but in the small CD, it was too long for the standard CDs.
How long is the CD, the album?
The album is about 1 hour, a little bit less than an hour.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but then there's this story that comes along with it, and the lyrics and everything, of course. But what else? Well, of course, our producer was Colombian, Jaime Gomez Arellano.
Por supuesto, from Cali.
Yes, from Cali. Yes, our man. Yeah. We talked about Cali with him, and he was in Finland recording the drums and supervising the recording. He's a really great engineer, and he has done great albums with Moonspell and Paradise Lost and stuff. We have loved that sound. We wanted to have the same kind of feeling, a little bit of this '90s vibe in the sound that he does. We wanted that for this album because it's kind of pretty cold and harsh, and this kind of almost kind of blackened album. So it demanded this kind of, well, let's say more organic and real approach that Jaime Gomez Arellano is doing, and he did it really well. So, and it was a pleasure to work with him.
What about the studio, the gear, or whatever you want to tell us?
Yeah, well, basically we recorded them in Finland. So he came to Finland, and guitars were recorded actually by ourselves, but like Jamie supervised everything and saw that it's a good setup, and like all the drums are real. There are no like samples used. Jamie is that kind of guy. He wants the real sounds, no replacements. So all the guitars and the drums, everything is real. Everything is it sounds as it was recorded. So it's really, that's what we wanted to have.
I'm a vinyl kind of guy, and I play vinyls in my show. What about you guys? Are into that, or you just think about this just the business?
Yes, some of us are really like into vinyls, like Markus Vanhala. He has a big vinyl collection, and of course, as like physical items, of course, vinyls are like superior. They are the bigger, the illustrations, graphics look cooler. So we really want to make the vinyl versions as cool as possible, because, and we know that many people are vinyl fans, and they appreciate that kind of stuff. So,
and especially when you have all those stories and all those strips that you can put it on the cover. What about the cover?
Yeah, the graphics are done by this actually quite popular Finnish artist called Sami Makkonen. He has done a lot of comic books in America for DC Comics, for example, like some horror comics, and he has this very special style that we thought will fit this story, which is kind of almost like a horror story, really dark, tragic thing, and so he has this kind of unique way of drawing, and we wanted to use his style.
Which is your favorite country in South America?
Famous? Well, I haven't ever been in South America.
Don't tell me. So this is going to be maybe your first tour?
Yes, I really hope that we can make the first tour now and come to South America, yes.
What have you heard about Colombia, our country, besides Arellano?
Yeah. Well, of course, I know Colombian football players like Carlos Valderrama. Yes. And René Higuita, the goalkeeper. I remember those very well. So I know Colombian football players because, of course, I'm a football fan and I follow that. And of course, I know that there have been some big problems in your country. And of course, I've read the news and followed a little bit of that, what is going on. But also know that it's a very beautiful place and I would like to see it myself. So
you have to. What do you want to tell to the rockers, to the metal dudes in Bogota, the capital, in Medellin, in Barranquilla, Cartagena, and all the cities that hear the public radio, and they want to see something somehow?
Well, the plan is really to come to Colombia now with the new album. So I hope we have at least one show in Colombia. So all of our fans over there come to see it and give all your support. So then we know that we have to come back again.
Which is your favorite Finland band, classic band or new band in Finland? I love them.
Well, there's so many good Finnish bands. Like, well, when we started, like Amorphis and Sentenced were our number one favorite band. So they, and of course, in a few hours, of course, gonna see Amorphis playing in the pool deck. Of course, it's gonna be great. And so, but there are many great Finnish bands. But maybe those two are the most important for us.
Thank you very much for your time, and we hope to see you soon in Colombia. And thank you very much for that show yesterday. Hey, what a finale!
Yeah.
With the singer Rotting Christ, that was a blast. Let us know. I hear that he's going to sing in the new album.
Yeah, he's singing on this video song White Christ. So it's a really cool because all of us in our band already in the 90s we loved Rotting Christ. It was really cool to have Sakis on board, and it became one of the best songs on the album. So it was a really nice thing.
Congratulations and thanks again to be with us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hello, this is Niilo from Insomnium, and you're listening to Espresso Radio, Nico.
Yeah! Keep rocking.
Okay. Was it good?
Thank you.